Hello, my name is Vic Gruntjes. For my graduation personalization, I've been part of the management team for the TAFE of 2019 project for Mijn van de Boer. My responsibility was the creation of Brasserie Fifth Avenue, a 412 cover pop-up restaurant in the heart of the TAFE fair. By means of my research, I have provided Mijn van de Boer with the structural design on how to create and execute this new restaurant. Brasserie Fifth Avenue will be located in the top left of the fair. The design demands can be divided into TAFE demands and Mijn van de Boer demands. Firstly, the TAFE have given strict specification in the design, size and processes, whereas Mijn van de Boer mainly provided financial objectives. These demands can be translated into the challenge, creating a fast, high-quality restaurant with a capacity over 300 seats in an empty conference hall. In order to comply with the predetermined demands, some problems should be researched which could have influence on the design of the restaurant. For example, handling time could influence the routing of the kitchen or the size of the bar. Firstly, the restaurant will be divided in 9 different sections in order to meet the required handling time of setting up a table within 5 minutes. Dividing the restaurant into segments will help maintaining overview, staff can be deployed more efficiently, guests will not be bothered with the hectic workspace, and do not feel like they are in a restaurant with a capacity of over 400 guests. However, these sections will be more demanding in terms of design and a point-of-sale system. Another solution which has influence on the handling time is creating 2 bars. This way, speed and capacity of preparing drinks will increase. Also, in contrast to only having 1 bar, the second bar will release some pressure from the other bar. However, by creating 2 bars, it requires more equipment in terms of a coffee machine or a tap, and next to that, more staff is needed and a more demanding point-of-sale system, since it has to work with 2 bars simultaneously. Likewise, by creating multiple workstations from which waiters can work, they are able to work more efficiently, since tableware, menus, bread and butter, cutlery, etc. are within reach. This allows them to set tables faster. However, it is harder to maintain an overview over stock. For example, it is hard to know how much clean cutlery and bread and butter in total we have, since it's divided over 5 or 6 workstations. When all design specifications are considered, I decided to let PP Solution design the restaurant. Since it has also contributed to the design of the fair itself, the restaurant will be in line in terms of look and feel. In order to maintain speed and quality in the kitchen, a kitchen design is made. Within the kitchen there are 3 divisions: warm preparations, cold preparations and desserts. The border between kitchen and the waiter is the pass, which is equipped with 3 POS kitchen screens. These screens provide the kitchen team with the incoming orders and give insight in which table to be served. This design will increase the kitchen's capacity. However, again, more kitchen staff and equipment is needed. Additionally, implementing a professional POS system will greatly improve the process of the kitchen and the bars. It also allows waiters to insert orders directly at the table. Furthermore, informative management reports will give important insight in the performance of the restaurant. Yet, a professional POS system is expensive to rent. Next to that, should there be a Wi-Fi error, all processes will not be able to work properly. Besides all physical design specifications, there is also the human factor. Apart from their own employees, Mijn van de Boer uses several hospitality employment agencies that offer temporary workers. These temporary workers will be selected on the basis of the following qualifications and predefined job descriptions: a minimum age of 3 years experience in the restaurant, a minimum of 20 years old, and well-groomed appearance. After being selected on the given criteria, the temporary workers will be invited to a 1-day training, focusing on the following aspects: guest satisfaction, average spending, and quality and system. However, these agencies are expensive and the training is an investment on its own. It is necessary to let the staff get familiar with the restaurant and all the systems. This way, quality and speed can be maintained. In order to make sure all processes start on time, a Gantt chart is created. The means of the Gantt chart It can be seen when certain suppliers should arrive and which of the processes may start. To clarify, the project starts with the hard constructions on the restaurant by PP Solutions. It will take 3 full days to complete this task. This crucial task is highlighted in red as it is essential to fully complete constructing the restaurant before any other process can start. However, construction of the kitchen can only start when kitchen equipment from Boels and Maison van der Boer is delivered. Hence, it is of great importance all parties abide by the schedule in order to be able to open the brasserie on time. Looking at the financial demands set by Maison van der Boer, it can be seen the expected staff deployment will be within the budget. However, the construction costs and equipment turn out to be much higher as the forecasted budget. This is mainly because there is a significantly greater amount of equipment needed to set up 2 bars, for example, and a kitchen which can handle the amount of guests. Also, the rent for a professional POS system is pressing on these costs. You could say when you only design 1 bar, or not to implement workstations, or not to invest into a professional POS system, could decrease the construction cost. However, a combination of all solutions is necessary if Maison van der Boer wants to comply with the predetermined demands of the TFF organization. When only looking at the financial considerations, it seems like it would not be advised to execute this catering project. However, there are multiple reasons to reconsider. Firstly, and most importantly, the TFF is the largest art fair in the world. Visitors are often highly respected people with great influence in their surroundings. Therefore, the TFF is one of the most important fairs of the year and can be seen as a prestige project within the catering industry. When executing this project properly, the fair is directly contributing to creating awareness for the brand Maison van der Boer. Next to that, TFF Maastricht attracts numerous companies for network purposes. Exposing the brand Maison van der Boer towards this company can result in future business, since they will recall Maison van der Boer as a well-established and professional partner when organizing a business event. Secondly, given the scope of this project, the project management team will be challenged in terms of logistics and finance. In terms of management, supervisors will learn to supervise and train teams to work in a 400 cover restaurant. In terms of product knowledge, waiters will gain new insight on working with different high-quality produce. Therefore, the experience of designing and executing the brasserie will be beneficial for increasing human capital on all levels within the organization. Given these considerations, for a company as Maison van der Boer, the gains are worth a loss of approximately €4,000. Therefore, it is recommended for Maison van der Boer to execute this project. The final mark given by the company was a 7.4. I do agree with this mark, and therefore also with the criteria. For example, I did only score as sufficient when looking at me acting as a sparring partner within the company. I always wait and see at first, and I do agree that I could have shown a bit more proactiveness in trying to consult with other colleagues to brainstorm on new ideas, for example. Also, looking at the professional product in terms of novelty, I should have shown some more out-of-the-box thinking in terms of generating ideas, in terms of the design of the restaurant. But in the end, all things considered, I look back on a great experience in creating this restaurant and the process of trying to understand which challenges I'm about to face in March. Also, I can't wait to begin the training of staff already, and I'm looking forward to see you in the restaurant in 2019.